So let me tell you a quick little story from this weekend. So I have a couple she's a real estate agent and he is an architect. They own a house they owe about $350 on, and he's got like a 670 credit score, and he had about $41,000 in credit card debt. And then she had about $11,000 in credit card debt. The thing is that they owe about $350 on their house, but their house is worth about $720. He has a 676 though. The only thing that was holding his score down from being a 760 when I did the simulator was the credit cards. You know, they're just maxed out. He's never been late on any of it, so it's just maxed out. I'm doing a new refinance for them at $400,000. Keeps $320,000 equity in the house. We don't even have to have an appraisal. But right now, listen to this. They're making a payment right now of $2,560 a month on their mortgage with taxes and insurance. And they're making a $1,580 minimum payment on their credit cards. If they keep going the route they are with paying $1,580 a month, they literally won't pay their debt off for another like 7 years, okay? But they're gonna add about $20,000, they're gonna pay about $20,000 in interest to get rid of the $51,000 in credit cards. So putting them on a new mortgage. So $400,000 mortgage, right? It gives them enough cash out. They pay off the mortgage, enough cash out, $51,000 to pay off all the credit cards. His score goes from 676 to 760 after it's all over. But listen to this. Between the mortgage and the credit card payment, right now they're paying $4,100 a month. Minimum payments, and their mortgage, $4,100 a month. So I did this new $400,000 loan for them, and I did it on a 10-year. Their payment's $4,000 a month. 10 years. They're 53 and 54. I saved them $175,000 in interest. Their house is going to be paid off in 10 years. The house that's worth today, $720. Maybe in 10 years, it's going to be worth $1 million. $1 million they own free and clear, okay? And they don't have the credit card debt. Otherwise, okay, they stay on their 30-year loan. They have until their credit cards are paid down. He keeps with that really low credit score. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. My little debt pinball method. So that one's called Debt Pinball. I've been working on that couple, and I'm going to be calling them after. Doing a refinance for somebody who has a little bit of equity. Let's say you bought your home. I'm just thinking 350 is kind of this roundabout figure of what I think people, the average person is purchasing or owes on their loan. Okay, I'm really talking general here. Isn't it amazing that when I know for sure, when I tell these people, you're gonna go from a 30-year fixed mortgage where you're right now on $350,000, you're paying $2,500 a month with taxes and insurance and everything, and you're paying $1,500 on about 8 credit cards. Those are minimum payments that technically you'll never pay off the loan if your interest rate's over 19%, which I think it is. So right now they're paying $2,500 and they're paying almost $1,600 for credit card minimum payments with no real possibility of those being paid off anytime soon, and they're 53 and 54. But by me being able to do this refinance for them, he's able to pay off the first mortgage, pay off the credit cards, all together as one loan, $400,000. And if he does a 10-year fixed, okay, at 2% today, he is going to have a payment of about $4,000 a month. Now, would you freak out if your mortgage payment was $4,000? Yes, you would. However, when you write 2 checks, one for $2,500 and 8 adding up to $1,500, it makes you feel like, I could do that, but I can't do that. I can't do the what. But $150,000 in interest is what they're going to save. They're going to have their house paid off in 10 years. Not a dime of credit card debt going forward, as long as they don't charge anymore. That has been a challenge with a lot of people that have gone and even not taken maybe you don't have a house that has equity, but you do a lending club loan. There's lots of different places where you can go get a personal loan to pay all the credit cards, okay? And you're getting the cash. It's yours to distribute amongst these credit cards. You're not closing them. You're paying them to zero so you can get them to start working for you. And so you got to get them reporting $20. When you are telling your credit cards to be the payment method for something, and you know when they talk, and you know that they represent you on this credit report, AKA money resume, and you know that they're representing you the way you want to be represented, okay, that's when your score is just awesome.